Have you ever dreamt of a place where the sky feels so vast it could swallow you whole? That place is Mongolia. Here, the horizon stretches endlessly, and the clouds drift lazily across a canvas of blue, making you feel both small and infinite at the same time. Mongolia is a land where the sky and earth seem to meet in a silent embrace, and every breath you take feels like a gift from nature itself. It is a country of breathtaking contrasts, a world away from the hustle and bustle we know. One moment, you find yourself surrounded by rolling green hills, and the next, you're gazing out over vast, open plains that seem to go on forever. The sun rises slowly, painting the land in gold and amber, and you realize that time moves differently here, more gently, more patiently. Here, the silence is filled with the whispers of history and the rustle of the wind across endless grasslands. The wind carries stories of ancient warriors, nomads, and the countless generations who have called this place home. It's a silence that invites reflection, a quiet that soothes the soul and stirs the imagination. Mongolia isn't just a destination, it's an experience that changes you. Whether you're riding horseback across the steppe or simply standing still, you can't help but feel a deep connection to the land and its timeless spirit. The vastness of the landscape encourages you to let go of your worries and embrace the present moment. When you stand in the middle of the Mongolian steppe, you feel a profound sense of freedom. There are no walls, no boundaries, just open space and the gentle curve of the earth beneath your feet. It's a feeling that's hard to describe, but impossible to forget. The air is crisp and clean, and the horizon seems to go on forever. Each breath fills your lungs with the scent of wild grasses and distant rain, reminding you of the purity and simplicity of life here. The sky above is a constant companion, always changing, always beautiful. This is a land that has witnessed the rise and fall of empires, yet its spirit remains wild and untamed. Ancient ruins and monuments dot the landscape, silent witnesses to centuries of history. Wild horses still roam free, symbols of the enduring strength and independence of the Mongolian people. The magic of Mongolia lies in its simplicity and its grandeur. Life here is both humble and majestic, shaped by the rhythms of nature and the traditions of the nomads. As the sun rises over a solitary jur, you feel the quiet power of this place, a power that comes from living in harmony with the land. From the sun-scorched Gobi Desert to the lush grasslands, every part of this country tells a story. The landscapes shift dramatically, each one more breathtaking than the last, and each with its own unique beauty and challenges. It's a place where nature's extremes coexist, creating a tapestry of color and life. It is a story of survival, beauty, and a deep connection between the earth and its people. In Mongolia, you discover not just a land, but a way of life, one that honors the past, celebrates the present, and looks to the future with quiet strength and hope. Our journey begins in the legendary Gobi Desert, a vast and mysterious expanse that stretches across northern China and southern Mongolia. Here, the land seems to go on forever, painted in hues of gold and ochre, shaped by the relentless winds and the passage of time. This is a place of extreme temperatures and varied landscapes, where the mercury can soar above 40 degrees Celsius in summer and plummet far below freezing in winter. The Gobi is not just endless sand. Its terrain shifts from rolling dunes to rugged mountains, from gravel plains to salt pans, each with its own unique character. The Gobi is alive, breathing with an ancient, powerful energy. The wind whispers stories of centuries past, and the sun casts ever-changing shadows that dance across the land. This seemingly harsh environment is teeming with remarkable wildlife. Despite the odds, life here is resilient, adapting in extraordinary ways to survive. If you are patient and move quietly, you might spot a graceful gazelle darting through the grasslands, its movements swift and almost ghost-like against the vastness of the desert. Or, if you are truly lucky, you may catch a glimpse of the elusive Gobi bear, known locally as the Mazalai. With fewer than 100 left in the wild, these bears are among the rarest creatures on Earth, a living testament to the desert's secrets. There are wild Bactrian camels too, perfectly adapted to this tough terrain. Their thick coats protect them from both searing heat and biting cold, and their ability to go for days without water is nothing short of miraculous. Watching these camels move steadily across the harsh landscape, leaving only faint tracks in the sand, is a powerful reminder that life finds a way to flourish even in the most challenging places. But for me, the most magical sight in the Gobi is the wild horse. To see a herd of Przewalski's horses galloping across the steppe is to witness a living piece of history. These are the Przewalski's horse, or tahi, the last truly wild horse species on Earth. Once extinct in the wild, they have been reintroduced here, and now roam free as they have for millennia, embodying the spirit of the untamed Gobi. Exploring the Gobi is an adventure for the senses. The crunch of gravel underfoot, the scent of dry sage on the wind, and the endless horizon all combine to create an experience that is both humbling and exhilarating. When night falls, with no city lights for hundreds of miles, the heavens put on a dazzling display. The Milky Way stretches from horizon to horizon, and shooting stars streak across the sky in silent brilliance. The Gobi teaches you about space, silence, and the incredible beauty of a world stripped back to its essentials. Here, you can sit in perfect stillness and feel the pulse of the earth beneath you. It is a place of profound peace and startling beauty, where every sunrise brings the promise of new discoveries, and every moment spent here lingers in your memory long after you have left. The story of the Przewalski's horse, known as the Taki in Mongolia, is one of loss, hope, and incredible dedication. These wild horses, with their distinctive stocky build and upright manes, once thundered across the vast grasslands of Central Asia, shaping the landscape and the culture of the people who lived alongside them. For centuries, they roamed freely, a living symbol of the untamed steppe. But by the 1960s, relentless hunting, habitat loss, and competition with livestock had driven them to extinction in the wild. The grasslands that once echoed with their hoofbeats fell silent. Only a small number survived, captured and kept in zoos across Europe and Asia. These few individuals, isolated from their homeland, became the last hope for the species. Their descendants, carefully bred in captivity, would one day hold the key to the Taki's survival. Recognizing the urgency, an international coalition of scientists, conservationists, and local Mongolian communities united to save the Taki from disappearing forever. Their mission was daunting. Conservationists worked tirelessly, overcoming political, logistical, and scientific challenges, all driven by a dream to see the Taki run free in Mongolia again. They nurtured the horses, studied their needs, and prepared them for a life back in the wild. That dream became a reality in the 1990s, when the first groups of Taki were reintroduced to their ancestral homeland. It was a moment of triumph, the result of years of planning and hope. Carefully transported across continents, small herds were released into the wild steppe, where they took their first tentative steps on Mongolian soil in decades. Today, the Taki population in Mongolia is growing steadily. Foals are born each spring, and the herds graze and roam as their ancestors once did, reclaiming their place in the ecosystem. Visitors to protected areas like Hustai National Park can now witness this remarkable conservation success story firsthand, seeing wild horses thriving where once they had vanished. The Taki are more than just a species saved from extinction. They are a living symbol of Mongolia's natural heritage and a beacon of hope for endangered species everywhere. Their return to the wild is a testament to the enduring spirit of both the Taki and the people who refuse to let them disappear. It shows what is possible when humanity comes together for a common cause. The story of the Taki is a powerful symbol of hope, a reminder that with determination and cooperation, even the most endangered species can be given a second chance at life. As we journey from the Gobi's plains to the grasslands, Mongolia's history comes alive. You cannot speak of Mongolia without speaking of Genghis Khan. Born into a world of warring tribes, he united the fractured clans of Mongolia. He created a disciplined force that built the largest contiguous land empire in history. His legacy is complex, but for Mongolians, he is the founding father of their nation. His empire did not end with him. His descendants continued his expansion. They brought a period of stability known as the Pax Mongolica. Today, the spirit of Genghis Khan is everywhere in Mongolia. To understand Mongolia, you must understand the legacy of its greatest warrior. The secret to Genghis Khan's success? The horse. The Mongolian horse is one of the hardiest animals on the planet. For the Mongol warrior, the horse was more than transport. It was a partner in life and battle. This deep connection gave the Mongol armies a massive advantage. They were a mobile force, able to travel faster and further than any opponents. The bond between a Mongolian and their horse is truly special. Even today, the horse remains central to the nomadic way of life. The horse is woven into the fabric of Mongolian culture, celebrated in songs and festivals. This legacy is a living, breathing part of Mongolia's soul. Leaving the stories of warriors behind, we immerse ourselves in the present-day reality of the Mongolian steppe. There is no better way to experience it than from the back of a horse. To ride across these grasslands is to feel a sense of liberation. The journey takes you through a world that seems to have stood still in time. You ride past herds of grazing animals, watched over by a lone herder. This is the heart of Mongolia, a place of profound peace and natural beauty. As you ride, the landscape unfolds in breathtaking vistas. Riding on the steppe, you feel a connection to nature and the centuries of nomads who have ridden these paths. You are following in the hoofprints of history. As dusk settles over the steppe, a curl of smoke signals a welcome sight, a ger. This is the traditional home of the Mongolian nomads, ingeniously designed for mobility. Approaching a ger, you are greeted by a warm smile and invited inside. Stepping inside is like entering another world. You are offered sute tsai, salty milk tea, and perhaps some bread. Communication might be a challenge, but a smile can cross any language barrier. Life is hard on the steppe, but it is filled with a sense of community and contentment. Spending time with a nomadic family offers a glimpse into a life deeply connected to the land. This is the true spirit of Mongolia, found in the simple, profound moments of sharing life. In Mongolia, the land is a living entity, a source of life and spirituality. This deep connection between the people and their environment weaves everything together. The sky is the eternal blue sky, a powerful deity in traditional beliefs. The herders live in harmony with nature, following the rhythms of the seasons. This sustainable lifestyle has preserved Mongolia's wilderness for centuries. The horse is a spiritual partner, a symbol of freedom and power. As a visitor, you feel this bond all around you. You feel it when you stand on a hilltop and gaze at the steppe. Mongolia's greatest treasure is this unbroken connection between its people, land, and animals. It is a precious legacy that must be protected. I hope this journey has given you a taste of Mongolia's magic. It is a country that captures the heart and stirs the soul. To truly understand Mongolia, you must experience it for yourself. Feel the wind on your face as you ride across the steppe. It is an adventure that will challenge and inspire you. If you yearn for wide-open spaces and authentic experiences, Mongolia is calling. Whether a seasoned traveler or on your first adventure, there is a journey here for you. By visiting, you support local communities and conservation efforts. The horses, warriors, and nomads are waiting. Your journey to the heart of Mongolia begins now.